try to create surprise as a listener. I think that's our ideal. Yeah. So you don't quite know where it's going to go.
That was a big challenge, trying to write pieces that had great personality, but at the same time allow them to move and improvise, allow them to be flexible when we play them. Hi, we are the Deportees and we play jazz. Pablo Sonayon, and I'm a double bass player and composer of the Deportees. I'm from Spain and living in Liverpool for 4 years now.
And I'm Alex McDowell, I play guitar. I also write the music for the band along with Pablo. And not much long after you landed, we met up, started playing music, particularly jazz, then started writing music together, and so that's the beginning of the Deportees.
In the last 3 or 4 years, to get into the jazz scene, well, we had to go to all jam sessions and work hard to get our own gigs at first, trying to play with all the big players of the city. And happy to say now that we've made our place. We've been playing in all jazz venues in Liverpool, such as Frederick's, Casimir Garden, the Caledonia, Studio 2,
Petit
Cafe.
Yeah, now we have gigs in the diary. Like when we started, we were just meeting up and just trying to play as much as we could with people like Martin and all of the other figureheads of jazz that are here. Kind of the old cats, play with them because we wanted to learn from them. But now we get them to play with us in gigs, and it's a good time to be a jazz musician in Liverpool. Through playing at jam nights and various things, we first met a guy called Max O'Hara. He plays keys in the band. We also had in mind Martin Smith. He's a famous trumpet player in Liverpool. He's kind of like one of the big players here. He has a band called The Weave. We really were starting to write for him. And then we met a guy called Saroush. He's from Iran. He plays tombak percussion. That's basically the genesis of the Deportees. Saroush went back to Iran. So we got Tilo on drums. And Tilo is a great drummer. We were fortunate to have him. And then finally Eric, who plays sax. We write sometimes together, usually it's separate. Yeah. Pablo would bring something to me, I bring something to him. And then that gets involved with the band as well. So, as soon as we bring it to the band, they start hammering away at it and finding their own identity within it. We all improvise, that's part of being a jazz musician. We want to try and see how far we can go. For me, jazz has been kind of my focus since I was a teenager. Yeah, I just enjoy improvising, and I like the freedom within jazz, what it can give you, and the feeling of playing it. Especially when you hear a band playing your own music, it's one of the best feelings in life for me. the best studio I've worked in for feeling comfortable and just being able to play.
Everything went way smoother than I could have expected.
Also, we did it live, like properly, like completely live with all the mics. There was no like sort of separation, and that added some pressure to the recording, but I think it makes the recording kind of distinctive because you can tell it's live and you can feel it's live, and I really am happy that it's come out that way. We're called the Deportees. I don't know, it sounds political, but we don't really want to be political. But it's because really, aside from me and Martin, everyone else is not from the UK. And it's a kind of tongue-in-cheek way of talking about what's happening now and just everyone's position. You are from Catalonia, yeah. Eric is from Switzerland, Max is from the United States, and Thilo's from Germany, so it's a big mix in the band.
That's a wrap.
Thank you for reminding me of the winding. Well, just realized I'm miles away from the microphone compared to yesterday.